Comfy with Cannabis is just that, a venue where we can all get comfy with cannabis. It's about bridging the gap between the four-finger $40 bag. Yep, I'm going back. I'm going way back. Back to the lid. And now it's the $40 gram. And that's crazy.
Who's going to pay that? The tourist, I guess?
I'm not sure.
And my friend today went to the dispensary and she doesn't have a card. And she said she wanted to cry when she left because she bought a half gram of some Girl Scout cookie from Matrix. I mean, so obviously it's really good product.
A half gram?
Half gram.
How much?
Shatter.
Oh, shatter.
45. 45.
Wow.
Half gram.
Wow.
Cha-ching.
I would never. I mean, she probably won't either ever get, you know what I mean? But like, that's why they, you know, I mean, I remember when Colorado passed it. We drove to Colorado and I went in and I don't know what I paid. I didn't care. I was like,
right,
I want that and that and that. And yeah. So, and that's what they're banking that all these people are going to do too. And they will.
Well, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute and the experiences that we all had last night out in the party town of Las Vegas. And I just want to explain a little more about getting comfy with cannabis. This is just about, like I said, bridging the gap between generations. And how this show started with me was I was on a date and the gentleman smoked. And no, well, he smoked weed, but cigarettes and cigars. And he wanted to smoke a cigar, so he asked me if he could kiss me before he smoked a cigar. And we kissed, and after he went for his cigar, he pulled it out of his pocket, and it was a blunt. And I went for my phone, because I knew this was going to be funny. So he pulls the blunt out of his pocket, opens it up. He thinks it's going to be a Swiss or Sweet, or something like that, and pulls out a tobacco leaf and a straw, and goes, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, I just started laughing and turned on my phone because this was going to get funny. And he's like, "What is this?" And he goes, "This isn't a cigar." I said, "No, it's a black man's rolling paper." And he goes, "What?" I go, "It's a tobacco leaf. It's a blunt. You roll weed in it." I go, "And the straw is if you're a pimp." I go, "Then you can always go backwards and do coke out of it." So he's like, "What? Who wants to smoke tobacco with their good weed?" I said, "I don't know, maybe they don't smoke that good of a weed." So then he's like, "Well, I'm not putting that much weed in a blunt, because you know how they're big. They're like 6 inches long." And
people aren't used to that.
Yeah, I know there were so many jokes there.
Sorry.
No, go for them. We like those.
I'm so stoned, I missed it all.
Oh, 6 inches.
Oh, okay, I get it. I mean, I get where y'all are probably going. Where y'all went.
The white guy was upset because there was a big brown 6-inch paper and he said it was too big. So I said white people aren't used to that.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
We are going there anytime. And so he was really upset and said, "Well, I'm not smoking this much good weed with my tobacco in a joint." And then I realized how much people don't know about weed and how it's smoked, the concentrates, the different forms the concentrates come in, the labels on the weed, everything that's tested. I mean, you know, with the four-finger $40 bag, it was weed, stem, seeds, hash, tie stick, and mushrooms, acid, and then you went on to other stuff. But it was,
nature,
yeah, the simple stuff. And now you walk into a dispensary and it's a lot of information you need to know to shop there to get what you need for medicine. Now, if you're going there just to get high, and there's no problem with that, then it's really fun and get what you like with the name. And
see, to me, there's no getting high when you're using cannabis, though, because it's just preventative maintenance. It's something that we need in our body.
I love it.
I love it. Well, let's get to that preventative guy right now. Who's in the studio with me for my first show to welcome cannabis into the city of Las Vegas? The sweetest man in town, Honey Man Dan. That's right, he's with Pahrump Honey Company. And what all he is about is just weed and honey. He makes your high sweeter and your life better and healthier.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I'll tell you, you can find this man, give it up, puff, puff, puff. This information lasts, so listen up, my friends. You can find Dan the Honey Man at Smoke Ranch. Tell me if I mishappen or if I'm wrong here.
They actually canceled my farmer's market last week.
Oh, they canceled that farmer's? Oh, yeah. Well, it does get hot there. No. Can you see him dripping in honey?
If you want to get a hold of us, you just contact us via the Pahrump Honey Company. You can look me up on Instagram at HoneymanDan. My wife runs the Instagram for the Pahrump Honey Company, so you can contact us there.
She is very sweet. She's so sweet. She doesn't
so
want to come on camera.
She puts up with my crap. So.
Everybody knows me.
Yeah.
I stick in the back.
We love Jamie.
Jamie's the one that does all my research and makes me look smart.
Jamie is wonderful. Let's tell a little story. I met you in Deja Vu. I'll give a shout out to Deja Vu. FYI, what goes great with drugs but sex, right?
Oh, yes.
So I do a show on sex called Dawn of Sex XX. It will be airing here on VegasRAWradio Monday nights from 8:30 to 10. I'm going to turn you on. And what I'm going to do at 8 o'clock, the sexy music is going to start. 8:30, the sexy talk. By 10:30, we got you wound up so you can jack off or get off for the last half hour. Pop your top with that good music at the end. We want everybody happy on Monday so they have a great week. And okay, so that's my plug for sexy. And somebody just spit up there a little bit. We love that. And that brings me to my time to switch off. I love it. So what goes better but sex and drugs, right? Weed and sex, sex and weed. And they're like, ah! That was just a plug for my show. But what do you also have to be good at sex? You have to be flexible and elevated, right? And who else do we have in the studio today but Miss Emily? Hey. Miss Emily is Elevated Yoga. And yes, weed and yoga will make you flexible and happy.
Yes, happy.
So tell us about you.
I like yoga and I love weed. So I mix the two together and it's fabulous. Everyone involved seems to really enjoy it. It's not just, we're not just doing yoga and smoking weed. What I'm doing is trying to build a community of like-minded people who want to make a difference, that care, that, you know what I mean? Like, are interested in a community as well.
I think what you do is amazing. We showed up one night, DM'd her, she sent us info, me and my wife showed up, and I didn't know what to expect. I've got 12 screws in my spine, and I've never done yoga nor thought about it, but I need to get limber and loose, and I'm tired of hurting all the time. And you guys were all very, caring and work with us, and I'm kind of a basket case, and they were very, very into personal, coming over, making sure I'm okay. If I can't do it, making sure, to give me a modified version because I'm that knucklehead that'll keep trying, so.
Yeah, we don't want anyone to hurt themselves.
No, but it was amazing to sit and relax with a bunch of like-minded people and talk. The talking was a big part of it for me,
Yes, well, you get to learn things too, because that's another reason that I started this. When I started smoking, I was older. I was 34, and I had surrounded myself with people who don't smoke weed, or I didn't know that they did. You know what I mean?
Because you didn't keep it quiet.
Exactly. Because after it healed me, and I started telling everyone, because I became very vocal, and people started going, "Oh yeah, my husband and I do that. Or, you know, I'd be like, where were you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I'm like sitting out back, I didn't know about sativas. I didn't know about indicas. I had pain. I didn't understand that why some nights I would sleep
like a baby.
Yes, and then other nights I would be like,
brain.
why is this not working today? You know what I mean? And then, so I want to provide a place where people in that situation can come. They can talk, not to me or maybe you or anybody else in there who knows. You know, we try to bring other people in the industry as well in that are pretty smart and can tell, you know.
The information there is awesome.
Yes, yes.
Well, what time is it now? It is 4:20. On the celebration. Dan, I'm going to ask the Sweet Honey Man to do the honors and pop that cork for the champagne. Ooh, that was awesome. Now, let's have some champagne and celebrate. But last night, I went to Elevated Yoga, and I gotta tell you, it was an awesome experience. First of all, your new location at the Kush.
The Lux Mansion.
The Lux Mount, I'm sorry, what's the name?
The Lux Mansion.
Oh my God. Okay, so I pull up. First of all, it's located in the center of town, which is a perfect location.
Yes. It's a perfect
And I pull up, see the address, and the gate opens magically. Oh, I mean, it was perfect. I pulled in. The place is gorgeous. There's parking. Of course, I saw Misty with Mistyland Baked Goods.
Love Misty.
I love Misty. Oh. And I wish her edibles were here today for us.
That's the thing with Misty's edibles is they go so fast. We had so much of, she brought 2 pans